Okay, so next we have Ashamed of Wrestling.
Which is an awesome name.
It's kind of weird. Ashamed of Wrestling?
Well, yeah. It's a good name, don't you think?
It's interesting.
I think it's a clever name.
I mean, it's clever. I'm not saying it's a bad name. It's really kind of thought-provoking. Kind of makes you evaluate how you're kind of ashamed to be a wrestling fan.
I know.
You can't be mainstream, but yeah, you are a wrestling fan. But it's weird that he incorporated that into his name. Makes you think. Did you put that much thought into it, or was it just a fluke?
Well, he told me that he was good at coming up with names like that, so...
Is he? Okay, so he's just a name genius. Good.
He's a psychological genius when it comes to
that is
wrestling
cool. Like,
names.
I'm really, really bad at names, so I do admire people who can come up with good names.
What is his question?
Sorry, I got sidetracked. Favorite wrestler entrance music of all time and current one.
Gangrel.
Okay.
Or the Hardy Boys, or something like that. I mean, all them Attitude Era songs were great, but I'm gonna go with Gangrel as my favorite one.
Okay.
Like the one now, I guess the Cody Rhodes song, only because...
You sing it constantly?
Every time I'm just running through the house, I go, whoa! You're only smoking mirrors!
He does it every time he sees a mirror.
Yeah, well, I do. But they've changed the song now, and it's not like that. I'm assuming because they probably got sued by that one 80s song.
By that 180 song?
Yeah, that sounds exactly like that.
I thought it was the same song.
No. What's that song?
I don't know, but I thought it was the same one.
What? That goes, whoa, you're only... The Bon Jovi song.
No, that sounds
We're
different.
halfway there. Woo! That song.
Living on a Prayer.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound the same.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. You don't know.
Yes, I do.
I'm sure they got sued, that's why. Because I heard somebody put those two songs right next to each other and, played them together. And it was a total ripoff. They got sued, I guarantee it.
Guarantee it.
It's too close.
Okay, my favorite wrestler entrance music of all time.
Shawn Michaels.
I guess. It's the only one I can remember. Like, it's the only one that sticks in my brain.
I always liked Razor Ramon's song for some reason.
I liked that. There was that CD you gave me that had,
Raven's song.
Yeah, I liked that one, right?
Yeah, you liked Raven's song.
I didn't know who they belonged to. I was just
and then Stone Cold's Disturbed entrance.
Yeah, I liked that one a lot. Is that the one with the glass breaking?
Yes.
That's the one I really like. Don't...
What? Is Stone Cold the one with the glass breaking? What?
Oh, yeah. That was a stupid statement.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Let's move on.
I didn't know that at the time, to be fair, when I was listening.
Well, you weren't watching wrestling. How would you know?
Exactly. Okay, current one. I didn't say my current one. That's because I don't
know.
Not
We're
that.
halfway there.
Whoa. I can't sing. Okay, I don't really know.
What about Dolph Ziggler's song?
What's Dolph Ziggler's song?
You know, it's like... Take your best shot, give it all that you got.
Man, I'm telling you, these songs don't stick in my head. Okay.
How about John Cena's song?
Not that one.
What about Randy Orton's song?
Not that one.
What about Batista? Well, Batista's not there. I can't think of anybody else. What about Daniel Bryan's Flight of the Phoenix or whatever?
I used to like it. I liked Evan Bourne's music.
What was his song?
I don't know, but it was cool.
I can't even remember. It was some kind of
It
heavy
was
metal song. You know...
Does he count as current? I'm going to count him.
You know, CM Punk's song, like that actual song, Cult of Personality, was always probably my top 5 favorite songs of all time. But since I'm not a huge fan of CM Punk, it's kind of killed it for me. Can't even listen to the song without thinking of CM Punk going, "It's clobbering time!"
Does CM Punk talk like that?
Yeah.
Okay, just check.
What about Sheamus' song?
I don't know which one that one is. Oh, that's a shame to fame.
Yeah, he says it just like that.
Shut up. No, I don't like that one.
Oh, and I like Ted DiBiase's song, Money, Money, Money. Well, actually, he doesn't say that, does it?
I don't
know. Dad does. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 dun, dun.
This is what I deal with in the car. Just want to let y'all know. Okay.
What about the Undertaker song?
Oh, yeah. I like the gong.
There we go.
Okay. Alright, moving on. The MT Omar Reviews says...
He makes videos too.
Okay.
He reviews.
This is a long one.
Oh boy.
What decision would you make if WWE wanted to hire one of you for a one-night appearance and you could only choose between the following? This is a creative question, by the way.
Oh boy, I'm ready for this one.
Chronix to get squashed by Dolph Ziggler and then kiss Vicky Guerrero's feet, or Crystal to lose a match after a stink face from Kelly Kelly and then get attacked by Karma. I am not getting no stink face from stupid blonde bimbo.
So you're saying I get to get beat up by Dolph Ziggler?
And then kiss her feet.
I could do that.
See, that's not as bad as getting a stink face,
You know
right?
what I don't get? I always ask people if they would join the Vince McMahon Kiss Their Ass Club.
I would.
If you could get a job in WWE, and they
I would.
always say no. I would kiss Vince's ass just to be on TV.
I know.
Come on.
I mean, look.
That's a small price to pay.
Really, you don't have to kiss him right in the butt crack. I mean, it could be like right there. That is not bad. It's just skin. I'm sure Vince is a clean guy.
I would kiss Vicky's ass.
I'm sure you would.
I would not kiss Kelly's ass.
I wouldn't either. I'd probably get chlamydia or something. Ugh.
I would kiss about
Or
anybody's
mouth
ass. Besides
Besides
Kelly's.
the sluts.
Like, I think I would rather kiss the Funkasaurus' ass before I kissed her ass.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Anyways.
Anyways, moving on. He has another question. I thought it was the same one, but it's not. What superstars, divas in the WWE locker room do you think have slept with Kelly Kelly? And if she came knocking on your door saying she's stranded, would you let her sleep in the same bed as you? I want this one first. Who hasn't slept with Kelly Kelly?
I know.
And
Really?
no, I'm not gonna get no diseases up in my bed.
Like, if she had nowhere to stay,
I don't care. It's not my problem.
she can find another bedroom to get in.
Right?
I know,
All
right?
you gotta do is like walk down the street to the bar.
All she's got to do is go next locker room. Go to Freebird Michael Hayes' room. He'll let you right in. You might get a
Okay.
spot on TV again.
There you go. All right. So our answer was
Yeah,
the same.
I'm not.
Okay,
she's
good.
not going to be in my bed.
Yeah, I'm glad.
You know, she's the same age as me.
Really?
Yeah.
It's interesting. Hi, Teddy. All right. Jmain 578722 says, I know you got
Teddy's
the long
butt
numbers
is-
on the end. Well, Teddy's butt. Would you kiss Teddy's butt?
No, I'm going to kiss the cat's butt.
We were talking about whose butt.
I
we
know,
kiss.
but cats don't really have butts.
This is a good point. It's all furry.
It's
too.
sides.
That's true. Okay, Teddy. Anyways, JMan E578722 says, if you were the creative minds of WWE, what would you do? Man, I don't know.
Oh my gosh. There is no way to answer that question. Because it would be like everything.
I would fix the Divas division.
Yeah, I mean, I would, you know, and I would, if I was going to do anything, I would make sure that when they came up with the storyline, it would actually go somewhere. Like, this is the beginning, here's the end. They can't even do that now. What is with that?
That's true.
That's just irritating. They did the CM Punk storyline, and they act like they didn't know where they were going with it. They had Kevin Nash, they act like they didn't know where they were going with it. And with the anonymous general manager, with John Laryngitis, with COO Triple H,
They don't know where
they
they're
don't
going.
know where they're going. And it's so aggravating, because once they finally convince you that something's going to happen, nothing does.
It's true. Okay, and the final one for this round, the 812 Ray says, excuse me, sorry, how many wrestling events did you go to? I've been to the house show,
In 2010.
the SmackDown, and the Raw.
Yeah, SmackDown,
Well, Raw
November
was
2011, Raw in January, February, March
March.
of 2011. I went to a show in 2002 where Test and Rob Van Dam were the main event, and that was cool. And I said, Test has no testicles, really loud, and I was like a teenager. And he yelled at me and said, shut up, kid. And I swear,
Awesome.
like a few months later on TV, they started doing the testicles jokes. And I was like, you took that from me. And then the next year I saw... Oh, actually, I saw another one in 2002 where I saw Randy Orton debut on house shows. Well, I don't know if it's the debut, but he hadn't been on TV yet. And I was like, I see star talent in you. And then in 2003, I went to a show. And I don't remember nothing about that. And then in 2005, I went to a Monday Night Raw in Waco, Texas. That was cool. And
That was the one where you almost bought me a Shawn Michaels bear, but I didn't like wrestling. So
I know. I was like, I was going to get the Shawn Michaels
I would
bear
have liked
then.
it anyways, just because, you know, I liked you.
But I was like,
Stuff.
she doesn't like wrestling.
Still don't like
I guess I won't get it. So instead, I got an Evolution shirt.
with a naked woman on it.
And it hangs in our Raw
Oh,
review.
do all those shirts have the naked woman on it?
No, they're different shirts.
Oh, I didn't know.
I got the Rob Van Dam one that's in there at the 2002 show as well.
Okay.
So, those are the events I've been
Give it
to.
me. I chose the naked woman shirt.
You didn't like wrestling. I didn't want you to be disappointed.
It's okay, I'm just messing with you.
Okay. Next set of questions, please.
Extreme Nick 09.
Oh, you didn't say it right. It's like this. It's like Extreme Nick 09. You gotta do it like that.
Extreme Nick 09. Is that better?
That's how he does it.
Picky people.
Just saying.
Okay.
Questions.
He says, first question, how did the two of you meet? Well,
we already
we'll
sent
send
him
you
the video.
Did we already send him
Yeah,
the
we
video?
already sent him the video.
Oh, okay. Well, cool.
Send it to him on Twitter.
So you know, and if you want to know and you're watching, you should watch the video. Yeah.
I should put the link down in the description box.
Yeah, you should do that, editing person.
I should do that.
Okay, so it'll be there. Okay, and then he wants to know, what got each of you into wrestling? I got into it because of Chronix in like 2007.
And I got into it because of my grandpa.
Yep. And because Chronix drew me in with Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, we already answered that question earlier.
We did, but I figure, you know, some people aren't going to watch every single video.
Well, you know why, Extreme Nick 09, you know why he's got the 09 in it? It's like it's like a rating scale from 1 to 10, right, of extreme. And he has placed himself at number 9. And of course, we are number 10 because we are the most extreme.
How long did it take you to think of that?
About 2 seconds.
Okay. What attracted you two to John Morrison? I got attracted to John Morrison because I was going into withdrawals because Shawn Michaels retired, and I needed somebody else who did really cool moves and had shiny pants and long hair.
So he stepped into your number 1 spot.
That's right.
But for me, I don't know. I guess it's just because he could, like, do things athletically that no one else could. So I saw that was something that no one else could do. And plus he had abs like nobody else, even back when he first started in like 2002.
Me to him as well.
And I was like, dude, look at those abs.
I think it's interesting that the abs attract Chronix, but was not my first thing.
Well, I mean, I really am into fitness, and I got the whole six-pack thing going. So, I mean, I noticed things like that. I'm just saying.
Okay. Alright.
Very conscientious.
That's true, you are. Will y'all be attending WrestleMania? Not since it's in New Jersey.
Yeah, well, not this one either. It's in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
one day it'll come to where we're in Dallas,
yeah,
maybe.
you know, it sucks, because WrestleMania 17 was in Houston. My parents wouldn't let me go, because I was like 15, or something like that. 14, I think. I was 14, I think.
Oh, we should go back to the other video. You should know what year it was.
Anyways, and then the WrestleMania that happened in Houston or whatever. I wasn't watching wrestling at the time because I had given up on wrestling in 2007, so yeah, I missed that. I didn't even know that WrestleMania happened until like a year later after I started watching wrestling. I was like, what? I had no idea.
Maybe they'll come to Texas again.
I feel so left out.
Okay, number 4. And when is Team Extreme Volume 2 making their debut? There's a Team Extreme Volume 1?
Yeah, the Hardy Boys.
I thought he was talking about us, like Extreme Nick and Most Extreme Wrestling.
Well, that would be version 2.
Oh, okay. So, see, he was talking about us.
Well, yeah.
I was thinking...
But anyways, well, I have no idea. Maybe it'll be the night after WrestleMania. You never know. Big debuts happen the night after WrestleMania sometimes.
And then he says he asked 5 in case some had already been asked. Good choice.
Well, that was a good idea.
Alright, Crazy Ninja Master 33 says...
Crazy Ninja Master 33, our 50th subscriber, has another question?
Will I get featured in a 3rd video? Happy face. Guess so.
I guess so. Oh, and you know what? He probably will get his own video at some point because, one day, I don't know when, I'm going to make a video explaining how we did a bunch of our crazy stuff. And effects and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
And since he did the video, with the Edge versus Chronix video, that was requested by Crazy Ninja Master 33.
It was.
So when I explain that video, then I guess you'll get brought up again.
That's true.
Because he wanted me to be Edge for Halloween, but I was like, oh, screw that. I just made a video, like a random video, remember?
Vaguely. Sorry.
You don't even remember our own videos?
I'm sorry. Okay. Now, B-Boy Howie says, how does it feel getting a response from Dolph Ziggler? It feels awesome.
Feels great. It was totally awesome.
Yeah, we told that story in an earlier segment. Okay, what are your Sorry, starting over. Who are both of your favorite women wrestlers today?
Today,
I'm going to say Karma, Natalya,
Beth Phoenix. No Kelly Kelly? What about Eve?
Girl can't even summon the courage to kick him in the balls.
Say your catchphrase.
Oh, she gotta grow a pair and kick a pair.
That needs to be on a t-shirt.
I know, we keep saying that. Okay, what makes you proud to be a wrestling fan?
The Rock makes me proud to be a wrestling fan because he conquered Hollywood. Well, not conquered it, but I mean, better than any other wrestler has. Mainstream press. Stuff like that. Stone Cold makes me proud. But yeah.
I guess what makes me proud to be a wrestling fan is that it's kind of different than other sports. I think who's going to win, like evaluating who's going to win, is about psychology, not about skill.
Yeah, and it's about how much money they can make. And
yeah, I think it involves more brain power than regular sports.
Yeah, possibly.
Possibly. Not real sure because I'm not into regular sports. What was both of your favorite periods in wrestling? My favorite period is the current one because it's the only one I've been a part of.
Oh, I mean, I guess the default answer is to say the Attitude Era. But, yeah, I guess I have to say that. I did like the era right after the Attitude Era, like with the Eric Bischoff being the GM and everything. But, I mean, how can you not like the Attitude Era?
I mean, I guess I can give an evaluation, because I've seen stuff from the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
But not, like, back to back to back. I still think I like this one better, probably just because I'm more involved in it.
Yeah, and I mean, you're more emotionally attached because you know all the people involved.
That's true. Like, I don't know most of the stuff going on in the Attitude Era. Plus, it's so confusing. If you don't watch it every week, it's like a soap opera. You can't just jump in, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, unless you just jump into the Stone Cold stuff, then it's all the same.
I guess so, but, like, there's all these convoluted stories. People getting married, people breaking up, this and that. There was cheating. There was children. It was too much. It's hard to just jump back into it. Anyways, then he says, well done, guys, on hitting 700 subs. You deserve more. 1,000 will come soon. Happy face. Thank you. Great videos. Keep up the excellent work. Thanks again.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, dude.
All right. Sure. That's right.
Come on, Teddy.
Oh, Teddy.
Ted DiBiase wants to hang out.
I think B-Boy Howie just followed me on Twitter, by the way.
He did. He followed me as well, and I followed him back.
That's right. Okay. Yeah, I followed him back, too. Okay. Now we have Nathan Forks-You.
It's a good name.
It's really special. He says, who do you like more, Randy Orton or John Cena?
Randy Orton.
John Cena.
What? Why?
I think he's more valuable overall.
Plus, you have a personal vendetta against Randy Orton because...
I do have a personal vendetta against Randy Orton.
Because he got those sexual assault deals, he was AWOL from the military, and he's overall douchebag. I wasn't sure if you remembered all the points. And getting into trouble with the alcohol and everything. I mean, he seems to be a lot more reformed now, but yeah, he does seem like a douchebag.
What really, really makes me mad is that they show stuff like they're advertising his DVD, and it's like, I was a hero, and it shows a picture of him in the military uniform.
Dude,
and I'm like, dude, you went AWOL and got dishonorably discharged. You were not a hero, you were a jerk.
So who's more of a hero? This is the question. Who's more of the military hero? The guy who went AWOL or the guy who pretends he's a soldier? John Cena.
The guy who pretends?
I don't know.
Because he doesn't really say, like, he doesn't get on TV and say, I'm a real soldier.
But he does this. And he does
this.
The salute thing, and he gets the little dog tags, and he kisses them. Like he's representing the military. I
think that's more like, it's just part of his gimmick. It's like showing respect. I'm talking about things that happen in real life, trying to claim you're a hero when you're really just a douchebag.
Well, most wrestlers. Anyways, we can move on.
Moving on. That's why. I also think John Cena is more valuable to the company in general.
I mean, I agree. Randy Orton's definitely a better wrestler, but...
Who cares?
Yeah, I mean, it really doesn't matter. It's about the dollar bills. We're talking about the WWE. You cannot deny that. It's about the money. Hulk Hogan was the most famous wrestler of all time.
I know.
Based on his ability to sell crap.
Pretty much.
Not based on his yellow tights.
Yeah, and I think John Cena is a legitimately nicer person. He goes with the kids.
Yeah.
He seems to really care. I don't know how much he does
I know he ain't no angel, but...
He's not no angel. for sure, but I think he's less of a douchebag than Randy Orton.
Alright.
Alright, sorry. That was just another point I thought of. Okay, now we have X-Low.
Key.
X-Low Key. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to make...
extremely small text.
And I was trying to make it a different word, kind of like when I botched the IPC fan and tried to make it Epic fan.
Yeah, alright, continue the question.
Okay, sorry. What do you think of Christian?
I think he's cool, dude. I,
yeah.
honestly never thought he would be main event, and I'm actually surprised, and... I mean, he's good. You know, the stuff he did in TNA was actually really impressive to me, like how he shot up in there. But, I'm actually surprised he went as far as he did, and I think that's cool. And I would be surprised if he doesn't get another world championship before he retires, and I expect him to retire in like 5 years. But, yeah.
I mean, I really liked his work with Edge a lot.
Oh, yeah, when they were tag teams?
Yeah.
And I liked him as Captain Charisma.
Yeah, I mean, I like Christian.
I didn't like the crybaby thing.
I don't think he's, like, the best person ever, but, I mean, I like him.
I like his story. He came from, like,
Yeah.
having a really crappy, horrible job. It really sucked, and he hated it. And he was really like a introvert. And, you know, he, like, made it into wrestling, and he accomplished a lot, and he kind of broke out of all that. So I got, like, mad respect for him, for sure.
I do wish I wish he still had long hair, but, you know.
Yeah, well, he's too bald to have
I know.
long hair.
You can only keep the long hair for so long. Okay. Now, Nico Knighton says, what do you think about the WWE Tag Team division, and what would you like to see out of it in 2012? I know what I'd like to see out of it, an actual tag team.
I know, not like this Evan Bourne, Kofi Kingston just putting random people together. Like, I like the Epico thing with Primo.
And the Usos.
And the Usos. Those are actual tag teams to me. Like, they seem like real tag teams.
Well, for a while, Kofi and Evan were.
They were okay.
But
then we
they
had
had
Mr.
to get separated.
I get busted with drugs and get injured all the time. So yeah, maybe they could have a couple more tag teams.
I really
want
to see some actual tag teams that come out together. They're always together. It's like a big thing, not just this randomness.
Yeah, like throwing random people together. Because see, tag team wrestling is an art. It's not putting two singles guys together to put one single guy over in the end.
Yeah,
like that's what
exactly right.
that is what they're using it. And I understand why, because if you're paying 2 people to do, like 4 people to do what 2 people could do in a regular match by having a tag match, I understand because you're having to pay more people. But if you're going to have a tag team division, I mean, they should do it right. And I completely understand the purpose of putting it in there and the way they're doing it now to generate stars. But at the same time, for me, it kills it long term. Because long term, we look at it and say, oh, this is crap. I don't even want to watch this. And at one time, tag team wrestling was something important people actually came to see, and sometimes it would be main event way back in the day.
Right.
So, I think it's more important to focus on a long-term plan than short-term pumping out stars.
Very good. I agree. I concur. Okay, now Only Masks says, you didn't answer my questions for the 500, frowny face.
Dude, yes we did. I swear that we did.
But to be fair, that was the one with the lost video.
Lost video?
And then remember you lost the last video and then we had to remake it like
oh,
later?
You know we might have.
So he might be on the lost video and didn't realize that he was there.
I don't know.
Or he could have got lost in the shuffle. There was some issues with the last Q&A.
Of course, Only Mask has been cool with us for a long time, so I don't think he's still upset.
He's still cool
He's got tears flowing down the mask once again.
He did put a little frowny face.
He did.
It's the only frowny face.
He didn't ask the question. He should have asked the question.
I know. Maybe he felt like we weren't going to ignore him again. Since we mentioned you this time, will you have faith in us again? Will you take us back?
You can't ask a question on this video because, man, dude, we got like over 100 questions to get to.
It's true.
It's freaking insane.
Okay, now, Bizarre 1000, also been around for a while. He says, hey guys,
makes videos too.
Okay.
And he's on Twitter at Bizarre 1000.
That's true. He says, hey guys, forget this year at WrestleMania 28. What'll happen at WrestleMania 29? Dude, I don't know. That's like a year away.
I know. Maybe they'll set a match in place again.
That was kind of I was not okay with that idea.
I like the idea, but I knew they were going to screw it up because they were not going to have like enough to build up for a year, and they've been, like right now, it's Cena and Kane. And in like a month, it's going to be WrestleMania.
And Cena and The Rock. It's too...
That was crap. They should have
Yeah.
done the Kane thing way earlier or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oof.
Let's have a vision of WrestleMania 29 just for fun. I envision John Morrison returning
Yeah,
and
right.
being in the main event.
Oh my god. No. No.
My vision can be whatever it wants.
You know the vision is going to be like John Cena versus Randy Orton or something.
It doesn't matter. I'm going to have a happy vision.
It's going to be Wade Barrett versus John Morrison for the WWE.
Could be Dolph Ziggler versus The Undertaker.
That would be awesome.
Alright, so there we go.
But probably not. But
All
anyways, I have no idea. Ask me that like in 8 months.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Now we have Raphael X Phoenix.
Oh god, here comes the long questions.
Don't say it like it's a bad thing.
Just
I don't want
saying.
to discourage the guy.
Whew.
It's a good thing. Okay.
Pages of questions.
It's okay.
Alright, let's
It's
do
good
this.
to have people ask questions. Part 1.
Oh boy.
Holy crap, 700 subscribers. You're almost to 1,000. Thank you. Okay. If you were the owners of WWE, would your rating be PG or TV-14, and who would you establish as the face of the company? Okay. I'm going to say if I was the owner of WWE, my rating would currently be PG because, as I've said before, I don't think you can survive in today's society, especially being in the publicly traded company. You have to have stock people believe in you. You have to be taken seriously. So my rating would still be PG. I would not be doing all that crazy stuff on TV because you just can't anymore.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think John Cena is a great face. I would keep it as it is.
Yeah, for the money.
For the money.
And obviously, I don't think that we can have PG, or we can't have PG-14 like you said, because if you have a bunch of hardcore matches and all that crazy stuff like they had in the Attitude Era, you have short careers, and that's not good.
That
and then you have
is
Matt
also
Hardy's
true.
running around.
That's true.
Not good.
And also, I mean,
Broken
you have people
bodies.
killing each other and bad press.
Murder, suicides.
And
Concussions.
you lose a lot of your talent base, I think, because I don't think that they can recover all of the people that they lost that went to UFC. There's no way that they can recover that.
Yeah, and I think...
So therefore, they're just going to lose their current talent base, or customer base, by alienating the kids and maybe, like, the women that are coming up in the families.
And I don't know how many people I've talked to that are like, I can't watch wrestling anymore after Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero and all my favorite guys are dead. Mr. Perfect's dead. Test is dead. That sucks.
I know.
Crash Holly's dead. It's
I know.
not cool. But,
So-
so for the money, I would do it for PG, and plus the way that society is today. Sure, I know that there's plenty of non-PG things, but most of those things are reality shows, and wrestling cannot
and-
become a reality show.
Yes, and, I mean, like I said, they don't have the correct customer base to change it right now.
And right now we're in a building up stage.
Yeah.
Because we went so far down, we got to build it back up, and
Okay.
it's just overall. I could probably make like a 3-hour video on why it should be PG, but
I know, but we're going to move on. Do you think Cena will embrace the hate or rise above the hate, or is the storyline nothing but a complete waste of our time? I think it is a complete waste of time.
probably.
Because it can't be going on that long or mean that much because he's got to face The Rock. He's got to be done with Kane really quickly.
Yeah.
So something stupid is going to happen, and then it's going to be over.
Yeah, I still think that he might turn heel
And I
at,
still think he will.
at WrestleMania, but like the more I think about it, the more I'm just like, yeah, if he does, if he doesn't, by the time WrestleMania is over and you go to the next Raw, he'll be face again. Like, I think that they might even just do a heel for one night thing. I mean, I know that sounds dumb, but
I don't know.
I don't think it's out of the realm of possibilities.
Okay. Since Sheamus won the Royal Rumble and will possibly face Daniel Bryan, excuse me, provided he's still the champion, what do you see Orton doing at WrestleMania? I just can't not see him being in the title picture somehow. I do agree with that, but I'm really confused as to what's happening with him.
Randy Orton, Wade Barrett. We can just go that way.
Yeah.
They're having a feud.
Uh,
And, yeah, that's what I would say.
yeah. Okay. Part 2. Do you possibly see this WrestleMania as Taker's last WrestleMania? If not, how long do you think he can keep going? Maybe, but I doubt it.
Yeah, I don't get why
I
they're
give
doing
him-
it the way that they're doing right
Yeah.
now. Because it's like, why not end it at 20? Because when he beats Triple H, what's the point? I mean, is he going to go to 21?
Yeah, because it seems to me like he would need to.
He needs to face somebody else at the end.
He does. He needs to face somebody else at the end, kind of put somebody else over, but there's nobody that's ready to step up to that level right now.
Unless he was ready to go, and they're just going to say, okay, Triple H, you put your career on the line. Undertaker, you put your career on the line, or whatever.
I think that would really disappoint the fans, though. And I think Taker potentially has up to another 5 years in him, maybe. Only because the dude's just showing up once a year and doing like one match. Yeah. I don't think he has any more full-time years left in him.
There's no way. There's no point.
Yeah, but I think he has plenty of I show up for WrestleMania years left in him.
Yeah. I mean, this guy is like so high up there, he doesn't even have to win a belt.
He sure doesn't. Okay, if Undertaker lost at WrestleMania, how would you react? If he loses to Triple H, I'm going to be mad.
If he loses, I don't know what I'll do. Because I'll be in such disbelief. Because I'll be like, what is the point? Unless he's putting over a young talent.
I'm just saying, I would really, really like to see maybe in a year or two, like, Dolph come up and beat him.
Yeah,
that's what I would like to see now. But I don't know if that'll work out.
If they did that, they would have to make sure that Dolph Ziggler was locked down for 20 years with the WWE contract and make sure the guy's never going to screw up. Because you know what would happen in real life. Dolph Ziggler beats him. 4 months later, he gets a wellness policy. He's in TNA. And he's got that chip on his shoulder for the rest of his life. I beat this guy who had a career for 20 years. I was the guy to bury The Undertaker.
Please don't go into these horrific scenarios.
Just saying. That's what would happen if they didn't have the dude locked down.
I know.
Or he would disappoint the company somehow and embarrass somebody. How much time do we got?
About 5 or 6 minutes.
All right.
Okay. Should I still buy WrestleMania 28 even though I already know Cena's gonna win? Sure, why not? There's more to the match than Cena.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna buy it.
I'm gonna buy it
just because it's the spectacle.
That's right. Okay.
It's Entertainment Mania.
Do you find CM Punk more believable as a face or a heel? I prefer him as a heel. Me too.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I don't like the face.
Anybody that's that ugly needs to be a heel. I'm sorry. I said it. It's the truth.
I think he was so much better when he was doing the heel
He was
stuff.
very Like, it took me
I liked him as a heel.
Took me a long time to warm up to him as a face. Not just because of the physical appearance, but because of his entire
He just sounds like a heel. I don't know.
I mean, he
he's
sounds
so like snappy and
even though it seems like he's actually a legitimately nice person, I mean, he just seems douchey when he gets out there.
Exactly. I don't get that.
Like I just look at him and I think, jerk. Even though backstage reports say he's a nice guy, right?
Yeah.
So I just think, I don't know, he just has an on-screen jerkish personality. I think he's more believable as a heel.
Yeah, that's what I would.
Because he's kind of a heel now. People just like him.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's a really good cult leader too. Like he's
got
that great, like creepy, I got you thing.
Yeah, that's heel to me.
Me too. With the possible rumors of Sting going to WWE next year, do you think he will have a match with the? No. Do you think he will and have a match with the Undertaker at WrestleMania because he would still like to do one of those? I say no. I don't think Sting's going anywhere. I think he's happy where he is.
Yeah, I don't think he will. He might go into the Hall of Fame for for WCW purposes, I guess.
Yeah. And because, I mean, I think Sting just likes not having the horrible travel schedule and all the stress of being in WWE.
He said that. He didn't want WWE to screw up his character and whatnot.
And because, I mean, it would. And I got to respect the guy for saying,
Was he going to go to WWE and lose to The Undertaker?
Exactly. And I don't think WWE would bring him in and be like, oh, you're going to win everything. Like, that doesn't make logical business sense.
He's too old.
Yeah, and also, and like I said, I just think I got to respect the guy for saying, you know what? I'm really happy where I am.
He's like, I don't need this.
I get to go home and be with my family or my dog or whatever I have at night, and I'm not worried about it. Like, I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, and he's like a Christian and stuff, and he didn't want them.
Yeah, and so I do have a lot of respect for Sting, because he could have gone to WWE, but he really likes his life the way it is, and he's satisfied.
Yeah. So
that's just kind of a personal, shout out to Sting. I think that's good.
Yeah, because there's, almost literally no wrestlers who can say
that are, balanced like that.
You can say, I turned down WWE. Even all those Ring of Honor dudes. Like Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, Chris Hero, all of them guys.
So I just think it's nice that he's, it seems like he's got his priorities straight,
True.
It's good.